Hello, dear friends. Good morning to all of you. My dear students, in previous video, we have seen basics of digital electronics, where we have learned the positive logic and negative logic and states of digital electronics regarding 0 and 1, high logic and low logic. Here I am, Lalit Kumar P. Bhaiya, Associate Professor, Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering Department, Bharati College of Engineering and Technology, Durg. We will move ahead and see this digital electronics part 2 that will cover logic gates. After studying these logic gates, we are able to implement the digital circuits with the help of digital equations, digital logics. And for that, as per your syllabus, you must know what are the basic logic gates, what are the universal gates by which we can implement the digital circuits. We can go for the Boolean algebra and we can go for the De Morgan's theorem as well as POS and SOP form, which we have in your syllabus. So let us move ahead. This is logic gates. We will see here introduction, positive and negative logic designation. We have already seen this one. Then we will go for the OR gate, AND gate, NOT gate, NAND gate, NOR gate, XOR gate and XNOR gates. These are the basic gates which we will use. XOR means exclusive OR and XNOR means exclusive NOR gate. Introduction. You have in your syllabus Boolean algebra. So Boolean algebra is used to describe and simplify the logic circuits. Simplification of Boolean logic expressions is very important because it reduces the hardware required to design a specific system. The Boolean expression corresponding to a given gate network can be derived by systematically progressing from the input to the output of the gates. The gating or logic network can be formed by interconnecting the OR gate, AND gate and NOT gates, and furthermore maybe NAND gates, NOR gates, XOR and XNOR gates. Positive and negative logic designation in last video we have already seen. You can see here this diagram. This indicates the positive logic and this indicates the negative logic. In positive logic pulse, positive going pulse shows the high value, rising or leading edge, and this is the falling edge. While in negative logic, negative going pulse, where negative value will be high logic and this low logic, falling edge or leading edge, and this is rising or trailing edge. So this already we have seen. The opposite consideration in case of positive and negative logic. The first gate is the inverter, called as an inverter, or it is called as a NOT gate. The inverter circuit, the inverter or NOT circuit performs the operation called the inversion or complementation. The inverter changes one logic level to the opposite level in terms of bits. That means it changes a 1 to 0 and 0 to 1 inwards. After completing this action, or I can say after completing this section, you should be able to identify negation and polarity indicators. Identify an inverter by either its distinctive shape symbol or its rectangular outline symbol. Produce the truth table for the inverter. Describe the logical operation of an inverter. This is the inverter symbol. Standard logic symbol for the inverter. You can see triangular shape here and bubble at the end. So this is the inverter. Distinctive shape symbols with negation indicators. And this is the rectangular outline symbols with polarity indicators. Here bubble is shown. So if 0 is applied here, you will get 1. If 1 is applied, you will get 0 here. This is called as truth table. The negation and polarity indicators. The negation indicator is a bubble that indicates inversion or complementation when it appears on the input or output of any logic element. As shown in previous slide, for inverter, generally inputs are on the left of the logic symbol and the output is on the right. When appearing on the input, the bubble means that a 0 is the active or asserted input state, and the input is called as an active low input. When appearing on the output, the bubble means that a 0 is the active or asserted output state, and the output is called as an active low output. The absence of a bubble on the input or output means that 1 is the active or asserted state, and in this case the input or output is called active high. The polarity or level indicator is a triangle that indicates inversion when it appears on the input or output of the logic element, as shown in figure B previously. When appearing on the input, it means that a low level is the active or asserted input state. When appearing on the output, it means that the low level is the active or asserted output state. Either indicator, bubble or triangle, can be used both on distinctive shape symbols and on rectangular outline symbols. In figure of the previous slide indicates the principal inverter symbols used in all the text. Note that a change in the placement of the negation or polarity indicator does not imply a change in way on inverter operates. This is the truth table. Truth table is nothing but the operation table. When a high level is applied on the inverter input, a low level appears on its output. When a low level is applied to its input, a high will appear at its outputs. This operation is summarized in this table. This is called as truth table, which shows the output for each possible input in terms of levels and corresponding bits. A table such as this is called as truth table. Low input, that is 0, output will be high. High input, that is 1, output will be low, that is 0. So this is the operation of the inverter. Whatever the operation I have detailed you now, this is given here. You can go through this logic and operation. This is the input pulse where high and low levels are shown. High level, that is 1, may be up to VCC, 5 volt VCC, and low level may be 0. This is applied to this inverter and you will get this output. High is converted into low and this low is converted into high. This low is converted into high and this high is converted into this low. 1 to 0 and 0 to 1. This is about the inverter. There is no need to go for this timing diagram, but even then you can refer this timing diagram as an example for the inverter. A waveform is applied to the inverter in figure below. Determine the output waveform corresponding to the input and show the timing diagram according to the placement of the bubble. What is the active output state? This timing diagram is given to you and this is inverter. So you have to draw the output and then you can go for this one. The output waveform is exactly opposite to the input, inverted, as shown in figure 3.5 here in the diagram, which is the basic timing diagram. The active or asserted output state is 0. This is input and this is output shown here. So this is a simple operation of the inverter, NOT gate. We can say this inverter is nothing but the NOT gate. Here logic function for an inverter is applied in case of the Boolean algebra, and logically it is written as x is equal to a bar. This is the equation. If a is equal to 1, then x is equal to 0. If a is equal to 0, then x is equal to 1. X is the output. So x is the output of the inverter. And this is the logical function, or equation you can say, or Boolean expression in digital electronics. So this is about the inverter application. Inverter may be applied to many of the circuit where we require to complement the input or to require the opposite of the input. Here you can see this is the binary number and this is opposite here. 1 becomes 0, 1 becomes 0, 0 becomes 1, 1 becomes 0, 0 becomes 1, and so on. So where there you need to inversion, you can use this inverter or NOT gate. Another gate is the AND gate. And the AND gate is one of the basic gates that can be combined to form any logic functions. An AND gate can have 2 or more inputs and performs what is known as logical multiplication. AND gate performs the logical multiplication, and logical multiplication is in terms of the dot. 1.1 is a 1. After completing this section of AND gate, you should be able to identify an AND gate by its distinctive shape, symbol, or by its rectangular outline, symbol. Describe the operation of an AND gate. Generate the truth table of an AND gate with any number of inputs. Produce a timing diagram for an AND gate with any specified input waveforms. Write a logic expression for an AND gate with any number of inputs. Discuss examples of AND gate and applications. So this is the symbol of the AND gate, logical symbol. A and B are the inputs and this X is the output. And this is a rectangular outline with the AND qualifying symbols. A, B, this is AND, X, ANDing. So output is X is equal to A and B, A dot B. This is called as a ANDing operation. And this ANDing operation is given as X is equal to A dot B. A dot B means A ANDing with B. Multiplication in logical, not analog, digital. So an AND gate produces high output only when all the inputs are high. That means if you have 1 and 1 here, then you will get the 1 here. When any of the input is low, the output is low. 1.0 is 0 or 0.1 is 0. The basic purpose of AND gate is to determine when certain conditions are simultaneously true, as indicated by high levels on all of its inputs, and to produce a high on its output, to indicate that all these conditions are true. The inputs of the two input AND gate in figure this below are labeled as A and B, and the output is labeled X. The gate operation can be stated as follows. For a two input AND gate, the output X is high only when A and B are high, and X is low when either A or B is low, or when A and B both are low. So this is the operation of the AND gate, and logically it is given as X is equal to A dot B. A dot B means ANDing. And the truth table of the AND gate is given when both the inputs are 0, that is 0.0 is 0, 0.1 is 0, 1.0 is 0, but only 1.1 is 1. If both the inputs are high, the output will be high. This is called as logical multiplication or ANDing. This is particular word is ANDing. In analog we use the multiplication, but this is digital or logical ANDing, and this is truth table. The equation is not written here, but you can write here X is equal to A dot B for 2 input. For 3 input, X is equal to A dot B dot C. This is called as ANDing. When all the inputs are high, then only output will be high. When all the inputs are 0, output will be 0. One of the input is 0, the output will be 0, that is low. This is the operation of the AND gate. The ideal number of possible combinations of binary inputs to a gate is determined the following formula. Capital N is equal to 2 to the power n, where capital N is the number of possible inputs combination and small n is the number of input variables. For 2 input variables, n is equal to 2 to the power 2, 4 combinations. For 3 input variables, n is equal to 2 to the power 3, 8 combinations. For 4 input variables, capital N is equal to 2 to the power 4, 16 combinations. You can see this is 2 inputs, so these 4 combinations. For 3 input, 8 combinations will be there, and for 4 input, 16 combinations will be there for the operations, right? So this is about the AND gate, and this is for 3 input AND gates. Truth table for the 3 input AND gate is given here. Only when all the 3 inputs are 1, you will get 1. Otherwise, for all combinations, you will get 0. This is 8 possible combinations are there. So you have output X is equal to A dot B dot C is the ANDing operation. And this is the operation with waveform is given here. If this is 1 and this is 1, the output will be 1. If this is 0, 1, output will be 0. This is 1, 1, output will be high. This is 1, 0, output will be low. This is 0, 0, output will be low. So this is a simple operation of the AND gate with the waveforms. This is another operation for the AND gate is shown here. You can go through this diagram simply. Where both the inputs are high, only you will get the high output. And one of the input is low, you will get the low output. And both the inputs are low, you will get the low output. So this is the simple mathematical or logical expression. This is another example logical expression for the waveforms shown here. You can go through the waveforms. If you require this PPT, I can provide you this PPT. Just tell me whether you require, or you can go through this video properly. This is for 3 input AND gate. In figure below, determine the output waveform in relation with this input. You can easily determine. When all the 3 inputs are high, then you will get the high output. Otherwise, it is 0. So A, B, C 3 inputs are given, and where all the inputs are high, then you will see X is the output, last one below. So this type of a simple and operation in terms of problem may be asked for AND operation. Logic expression for this AND gate and truth table is shown here. This X is equal to A into B is the logical expression, or A dot B you can write here, and this is the symbol for the AND gate. A and B are the inputs. X is equal to A dot B, or simply X is equal to AB you can write. Here X is equal to A dot B dot C, or simply ABC you can write. This is the 4 input AND gate. X is equal to A dot B dot C dot D dot. So this is the logic expression for an AND gate. This is the example for the AND gate with this 2 inputs, truth table shown here. Same 0.0 is equal to 0, 0.1 is equal to 0, 1.0 is equal to 0, and 1.1 is equal to 1. For all the inputs high, output will be high. For the all input low, output will be low. And for any one of the low, output will be low. This is AND, multiplication in logical, or ANDing. It is proper word is only ANDing, not multiplication. Applications of AND gate. The AND gate as an enable or inhibit device. A common application of the AND gate is to enable, that is to allow the passage of signal, pulse waveform, from one point to another at certain times, and to inhibit means prevent, the passage at other time. A simple example of this particular use of an AND gate is shown in figure 315. This is figure 315. You can see this application. This is the input A, and this passage is given in the input enable B. So only in this passage output will be passed 1 second. This is counter here. And with the help of counter you can count these pulses. Here you can see this is a register decoder and frequency display. So for this passage you will get for this passage of 1 second you will get the output. Otherwise here it will be 0 because this is low, only this is high. So within this passage you will get the output here. So this application is very powerful and important applications for the AND gate. Dear friends, we will stop here. In next slide we will get for the remaining gates. So today it is sufficient, and I thank you to all for listening this video. Go through the proper digital aspects, and then we will go for your basic syllabus topics. Thank you very much for listening this video. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Thanks a lot.